Consider eating uh, any veg diet, we need to be the part of that food chain in which the trees are cut or crops are being harvested. So there is kind of some violence we are introducing through our existence. I was given an example. Think about a situation when we are trying to cross a road and the road is having like there is a zero traffic time. Now, even if there is no traffic, still while crossing the road, our mind will continuously tell that this is, please take care, please take a look on right, take a look on left. So it's about fear of existence which is there in human beings, and this fear of existence is needed for the survival of human beings. Again, consider a situation where I'm standing on a cliff and I'm trying to see it from top to bottom. Now, even if I'm holding myself firm, even if I'm standing very far, little far from the edge, but still my mind will keep sending those fear signals. Take care, take care, take care. So that is fear. So fear is definitely emotion which needs to be there. Some people continuously talk about that fear and emotion like violence should be erased, but God knew it better that these emotions in good state are required for the survival. Otherwise, if somebody starts standing on a cliff and hanging there, people will believe that this guy has got some madness in his head. So both of these emotions are somehow related for humans' existence. So I was talking about fear. Now let's talk about the other emotion, which is the violence. In violence, think of eating. So some people think that being a vegetarian, they are doing justice and they are the most non-violent people. But actually the truth is that for existence, for even survival, even for living somewhere, we need to we need that place to be cleared. If there is a forest where there is a colony which is going to be constructed, then the colony construction will only begin when the forest is cleared, the species are cleared which are living there. So these species which are living there have to leave their original home, and just because of for the human being's survival. Yeah, hi Vishal, good to see you. Hope you are doing good. Today's weather is little bit little bit warm, but this time much better weather we are experiencing in our northern region of India. It feels like Pune every day. So for human existence, for him to start living in a colonies needs to be constructed, and for that violence is needed because forests need to be clear. Species which are already living there have to go. They are killed, or they need to find somewhere else their habitat. So that's why human beings cannot be devoid of these two emotions, which are fear and violence. And being a part of a food chain, we are always every day doing some kind of violence and kind of fear for our existence. That's why we do a prayer before actually eating. If we want to remove any negative vibrations from our food which we are consuming, we should always pray and thankful to all to our Almighty, and as well as the person who prepared the food. And we should do prayers for bringing that positive energy in that food, because definitely we have done some violence, and that's why it is necessary for the survival. Now who are eating non-veg are doing little bit more violence because they are being attached to their taste. They are having that binding in their tongue, and that's why they want that taste to be of enhanced quality. Now it becomes necessary for having that enhanced quality taste, a person need to do little more violence. That's why a person who may be eating non-veg is doing much more violence than a person who is vegan or who is vegetarian. But definitely the violence are involved in both of these acts. Eating is a violent act. So a person who thinks that because he has got the IBS and he or she should stop eating this non-veg food completely, and because he or she wants to become a forced okay, so he or she wants to become a forced vegetarian, so that is not going to work in longer terms, because anything which is forced is not going to help you, because the problem is that you are trying to suppress those emotions which are necessary, and these emotions when suppressed too much becomes uncontrolled. So there is a way you should find out to get them satisfied in yourself. Otherwise you will have no satisfaction. What you will eat, you will don't have any satisfaction, as well as you will avoid that food and you will not have that satisfaction. So what is the in between way we should do? The in between way is like, if you have this intense desire to eat non-veg, then you should go with it. You should not worry about the suffering it is going to bring. But definitely while consuming that non-veg, you can think of that animal who died for you because you wanted that taste. You can watch those videos. Yeah, hi Kavya. So you can watch those videos which shows that how much violence is done to these animals before they actually become the part of food chain which human beings are doing, like who are non-vegetarian. So think in that lines. The taste binding will automatically become clean, because you will have that emotion which is called as compassion. Compassion is very strong emotion, and when felt for that non-veg item for many days, then person might start feeling compassion. His binding will automatically go slowly, and that will be natural healing process. It won't be a forced healing process here. So if you are enjoying this non-vegetarian foods these days, don't be guilty. You don't have to be guilty. If you are suffering from IBS, just make it enhanced and make it strong enough that when it goes in your body, it doesn't create a problem. But if you definitely are sure that it is the reason for your problem of IBS, then definitely you have to find a way. And you might be also having still forced vegan or veg diet. So I would suggest that to do switching. For 6 days, eat complete vegan and vegetarian diet, and for 1 day you can start eating that non-vegetarian diet. So at least your taste buds will be satisfied. Yeah, Vishal, if you want to go ahead, come on, man. So taste buds, like our 5 senses, are there, and we cannot continuously keep suppressing them because we think that this is causing a problem. Instead, we need to focus on our thoughts and intensify them more and bring more energy to our other actions. So that will bring the force into motion, which will help you healing. Just avoiding that non-veg food cannot heal your IBS for sure. For sure, you will end up getting dissatisfied for not eating non-veg, and even dissatisfied for having that IBS. So if you deal with IBS, deal with your true self. Understand and see what patterns of your body become when you stop eating it, when you start eating it. You can experiment the ways you want to go ahead. If you are staying at home, you want to experiment that. If you're going outside, then it is like you should take some vegetarian, most of time vegetarian food, to avoid any problems. But if you are staying at home, then definitely you can try with non-veg food. But depends upon your desire. It should not be something which is forced either way. You do not have to be vegetarian, forced vegetarian, and you do not have to be a forced vegan. These things will only bring more and more dissatisfaction without healing from IBS. So if you are having strong desire to eat egg today, and you feel you are bind to the taste, then you can start doing some prayers before eating it. Start feeling about that animal which suffered for you, for becoming the food for you, just for your taste enjoyment. And if you can bring that energy of compassion while eating, so while you eat, you are actually moving that compassion energy force, and your body is now shifting its energy from compassion. Vishal, you are only the person who is watching my video, and I appreciate that. Yeah, because I feel that person becoming forced is not happy. A person might get a situation where he has to do some forced choices, but in long term, a person, if he tries to connect with himself or herself, definitely he can bring more satisfaction. Some people think that now I have IBS, then I would not be able to ever enjoy this non-veg food. Is absolutely not true. You can bring your energy of your body again to that level. We are born to become super healthy, super rich, and super happy. It's not just like life is about suffering. It's our own perceptions which block our vision of future. If we ourselves project that we are the person who has this right of becoming healthier, then definitely you are building that energy into motion. And where people lag, thank you Vishal, thank you very much, it's where the people lag is consistency. You need to write down your positive affirmations on a page or in your mobile and save it, and just keep repeating them for at least 100 times in a day. Your thoughts will automatically, do you know how many thoughts we have in a day? It's around 80,000 thoughts, and 50,000 of thoughts are like negative emotions. So if you write down your positive, super positive affirmations on your pen and paper, and maybe some place which you are continuously sitting, maybe you stick it on a wall, maybe you stick it on your fridge, maybe you stick it on your almirah, anywhere, and whenever you go there, you read that. And if you repeat that again and again, yeah, thank you, again and again, I'm not sure who is this, then your cleaning will start. You remember, if you are holding Kanika Negi, okay, thank you Kanika. So if you're, yeah, thank you. So remember that glass which is holding that dirt, and it is completely black. If we start our tap, one drop, and the clear water falls on this dirt, definitely the process has started to clean it up. But yeah, thank you Anjali, the process has started to clean it up, but this process is slow. And that's why I say that if you start it alone, this is not going to work, or it will be very slow. That person becomes impatient. But if we get some mentor, if we join some groups, then we can change that speed of water from droplets to a fine shower. So cleaning will start, and this cleaning is required every day. And it is required, thank you Anjali, it is required till the day when we are actually enabled to make it our own self. This cycle needs to now come in us, so that the cycle is automatically bringing that motion. Without it we can try it, but we will fail, because our thoughts are not at that level. It takes time. That's why I say that if you think negative, if you speak negative, those emotions will remain around you, and whenever you will be stuck, those emotions will be attacking you. But if you feel positive and you say things very positively, then that energy is going to go upwards, and that energy will take time to come back to you. Universe is that benevolent thing which will send you back only the things which you send to others. So Anjali, if you're sending me that smiley, it will be back to you only. Won't be back to me. So I don't care. So if you send this positive energy continuously, it is going to come back. And if you send that negative energy, you disrespect others, then disrespect will be coming to you. It's not to me. So people don't understand. They think that it's easy to show disrespect to anyone, and it's difficult to really respect someone. So ideally, a person himself is completely disrespecting his own ideas, and that's why he is disrespecting others. So I was saying that if you send these positive energy continuously for some time, it may take 1 month, it may take 2 months, you continuously keep sending that, you continuously do prayers, you continuously change your vibrations, then definitely IBS is not a big deal. It's the problem that only the people who don't want to be consistent, these people are lazy people. These people want to be the part of food chain, they want to have enjoyment, and they want to have they don't want to use their brains. Actually, they want others to use their brains, and they are the person who wants to enjoy. So that's why enjoyment is good, but sometimes you need to come out of your comfort zone, especially if you're suffering from IBS. So if you're suffering from IBS, then you need to come out from that mindset, and you start building that energy, and that energy is going to bring you all those positive things which you have ever imagined in your life. And that's 100% true. If you think limited, like a middle class mindset, then actually the things which you'll see outside is a middle class mindset. But if you see things with resourcefulness, you see the immense power in yourself, immense potential in yourself, then definitely that is going to bring you that immense potential automatically. You will be surprised to see that what you were capable of. That's why this life is all about that experimenting, and that's why our future is never revealed to us easily. People can have always that power to change their future, and this future is in their hands. But so suffering from IBS in your hands, if you want to overcome that, you have to bring that positive energy in your emotions. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, homework is like something which automatically brings, like something that is coming to me automatically. I don't have to prepare always. So that's why everyone needs some pointers, but once the pointers are very clear, then automatically this flow happens. So eating veg or non-veg food is not going to cause you IBS if you are firm. But if you think you are weak, you are continuously thinking, oh, I should become a forced vegetarian, oh, I should become a forced vegan, that is not going to work. That is going to bring more dissatisfaction and more diseases in body. Just do your required things of strong affirmations, strong belief about yourselves, and do some exercise, do some hard exercises. I am seeing that from last 38 years I was not realizing that potential, that I can do anything which I want. But this thing I paid a cost of ignorance. It can be said that this our ignorance is waiting to get discovered so that we become the awakened guy, and once we become that awakened guy, nothing can stop us. So this is what I wanted to say. Enjoy non-veg food sometimes. Don't worry, you are not doing, it's not like that you are doing violence in eating only non-veg food. Vegetarian food is also causing violence, but it is like the choice which is having less violence. So eat it if you feel it, but do not eat it just for sense gratification. It is not going to ever help you. Think about the higher food chain, becoming a better person, becoming a better contributor of the during your journey on this earth, and then things will change. Your health will become your bliss automatically. Your gifts will come in form of health. Gifts will come in form of gifted children. You will have gifted children. It's not just about the money. It's the power. It's the power of your words. It's the power of expression. Expression is the power of that satisfaction and fulfillment a person feels. And thank you, Vishal, for really appreciating me. I really appreciate you. I think I can make this session someday interactive so that we can interact one-to-one and make this session more lively. So this is what I wanted to say for today. Have a good weekend is over. Have a good week.